Hey guys, this is Sunil Koul. Welcome to my channel. This channel is dedicated to guys who want to make career particularly in cloud computing and project management. So this is for IT people. I'm pretty sure that you will find my videos very useful and you will see more videos in coming future that will help you to grow in your career. I will expect from you guys that you will provide me a valuable feedback after watching these videos. I expect that you will provide the comments and you can also put your queries and I will be very happy to answer those queries. I have come today with a topic for the project managers. This is for the beginners who want to make a career in project management. I will appreciate that you should go through the each topic which is covered in video because it will lay the foundation for your project management career. So today I'm going to cover the part 1 of it and the part 2 will follow after a few days which I will be releasing very soon. Please do subscribe, like, share and comment. So let us start guys with the project management for beginners part 1. So in project management, project manager comes across risks, control, teamwork, cost, communication, problem solving, goals, planning, all these things which a project manager deals with when he is dealing with the various projects. So before starting, let me introduce myself. As already communicated, my name is Sunil Koul. I started career in IT from 2006. I am PMP certified. I have done various certifications like CCNP, MCSC, ITL certified. I have worked with bigger brands like IBM, AT&T, SCL and Convergys. So I have been training the working professionals across the globe by being a part of Coining Solutions, which is a big training company. Please note down my Facebook page address and the YouTube channel. I appreciate you that you will go to the videos and subscribe, like and share. That will be beneficial for other people also. You can share it with them also with your friends. So let's start now. So agenda for my part 1 series is, first of all, I will be covering what is a project, project versus operations, project constraints, factors defining success of a project, what is a project management, and relationship between portfolios, programs, and projects. So the first topic is what is a project? So as I told you, the project is something because you are going to manage the project. So you should know what a project is first, that a term. So project is a temporary thing which has a certain objective which you need to actually attain after doing this project. So it will definitely have a start and end date. And within that start and end date, what project may contain the scope and the resources may be assigned to it to do a particular project. So it is not an operational work. We will come to know about this in the next slide. What is the difference between project and the operation? So the project basically is unique. It accomplishes the unique objective by doing some specific activities. Some specific set of activities are to be done by the resources so that the scope which is defined for a particular project is accomplished so that we can achieve a unique objective. So here we can say here where we have to lay the emphasis is that project is temporary, which has a start date and the end date. So a very important question which comes in interviews also maybe in a PMP examination, and you should be aware of this thing. What is the difference between project versus operations? As I already communicated to you in the previous slide, that project is a temporary endure. So it has a definite start and end date, and once the end date is um, reached, we have achieved our objective, we have accomplished our unique objective that is there in the project. But in operations, it's an ongoing routine. In the next slides, which are going to follow, I will give you the examples where there will be more clarity on this. What is the difference? What project is and what operations is? It's an ongoing routine which never comes to an end, basically. So this is ongoing. Then there, whenever the project is in, there is a new scope created for you, which has a scope, the time limit, and the work which you have to achieve within that time limit. But in operations, it's basically a repeated work. Then third one is unique output. So whenever you do a project, whenever you try to accomplish a particular objective, you are actually providing a unique output. But in operations, it is a repetitive output. So project one is terminated once the objectives are met. But as I said, that operations is ongoing, so it is endless. We are every day doing the repetitive work, and trying to achieve the objectives. So it can be a repetition. So if we are doing something today, we'll be doing the same thing in the coming day as well. So this, as I told you, that in the next slides which are following it, I'm giving you some examples through which we'll have more clarity on it. So let's see. If we say projects, designing of a car. So if you are designing a car, it's basically you are getting a particular work, and it has certainly a start date and end date, and the objective is to design a car. Similarly, creating of software package. Again, software package is a unique objective which you want to achieve. Constructing a building. So building you want to achieve as an objective. So again, a project. And setting up a mobile phone factory. So this is again a project. But if you say operations, like manufacturing of phones daily, so on daily basis you are manufacturing a phone. Today you are manufacturing 50 phones, next day you are manufacturing the same phones. So it is a repetitive work. So managing the invoicing for a company, this is again a repetitive work you're doing on a daily basis. For performing a preventive maintenance on an equipment, so equipment and faulty or some maintenance to be done on monthly basis, weekly basis, so you're doing it. So it's an operation. Or updating a website with news and information on daily basis. So these are the operations. So I hope you have got some clarity now what is project and what is an operation. Coming to the next slide, project constraints. A very important thing whenever will be working as a project manager, you have to be revolving around these three terms, which are called triple constraints and also called iron triangle. If you see time, scope, cost, these are called triple constraints, and a project manager has to do the balance between the three, and if there is any change in one, it will have an impact on other two as well. So if you see a triangle is there in the figure itself, if whenever we are getting a project, the scope is defined, the time limit is defined, and the budget and the cost is defined. Similarly, the quality, resources and risks are involved, although they are not in the triple constraints, but they are impacted by these three constraints there itself. So in the next slides, we'll be getting some idea of what scope is, what resources are, what time, what risk, and what cost and quality is. So here you need to just ensure that you need to know what a project constraints are and what project manager should be ensure that throughout the project that this should be maintained and there should be a balance. So coming to the next slide, project constraints, as I told you, scope, time, cost, these are the three triple constraints. So what scope is? Scope is what a project is trying to accomplish. The actually what is the business goal, what is the scope of the project, what we are supposed to do in this project, that is coming in the scope. Then time, how long this particular project will take to complete, and how much will be the cost for the particular project. So once these three things are defined, naturally, once we are delivering anything, quality comes into picture. So all the things, all the deliverables which we are going to deliver, there should be a quality maintained. So quality specifications should be there. Then naturally, it's obvious that we need man, material, equipment. So these are the resources which are required to accomplish a particular project or to achieve a particular objective. So risk, there may be risk also involved. There may be some potential risks. Naturally, once you are going through the project life cycle, a project manager deals with a lot of risks, and his job is to maintain all these things: scope, time, cost, quality, resource, and risk. So it is the project manager's job to balance all these constraints. I hope these particular things you need to make note of, and very important from the PMP perspective also, project manager perspective also. If you are going to work with the projects now, maybe later on, then these things will be there. So coming to this topic, factors defining success of a project. First of all, the smart people. Smart people naturally will define the success of a project. If the people are smart, like the project manager, the technical resources who are aligned to this, and other resources who will be impacted by this project, they are smart and think beyond how we can achieve a particular target, a goal. This will definitely help in achieving a target and define the success of a project. Then smart planning is to be done by the project manager. Planning should be done in such a way that there should be no wastage of resources, and the project or the goal should be achieved with the timeline mentioned in the plan itself, within the cost and and the scope also. Project manager should be open with the communication with all the stakeholders, like technical resources, like the client, vendors. He should have an honest communication. He should give a valuable feedback to the client. He should be also helping the technical resources or the resources who are assigned to the project wherever they are stuck, and provide the gap, and actually gap to be reduced between the client and the technical resources is to be done by the project manager through open communication also. You should always appreciate the resources if they are doing good, and encourage them to do innovative things. So he should be a backbone basically for the project. So open communication is must for the success of a project. If there is no communication, then there will be a communication gap, and definitely that will be having a problem once the project, if the project fails. Careful risk management. So risks are to be identified by the project management manager in the beginning of the project. So all the high level risks should be communicated to all the stakeholders, like clients, technical resources, senior management. They should be aware, and there should be a proper mitigation plan. How these risks can be avoided or mitigated. This should be there, and the project should be closed with the lessons learned, what were the risks involved, what were the issues coming, and the lessons learned. That should be there. So these all factors are very helpful in defining the success of a project. Apart from this, schedule within, if the project is done within schedule, cost, quality, and all the client, all the team who's involved in a particular project, all the stakeholders, they should be satisfied, and whatever the purpose of this project, like the alignment to the business case, means the business goal is achieved. That is the biggest thing. That is why we are doing this project. So to achieve a goal, we are doing this project. If that is not met, then there is no purpose of doing this project. So alignment to the business case is very important for the success of the project. So what is project management? So if you say project management, you're going, so you are actually, what are you doing in project management? You are managing the project, that is okay. But how? Through the knowledge, through your skills, tools and techniques, so that to achieve a unique objective where a project manager is actually applying his knowledge, skills, tools, etc. So in project management, if you'll see in later stages, once we'll covering the part 2, we'll be dealing with some stages. There will be initiating, planning, executing, controlling and closing the work. All these stages are there in the project itself, so that the specific goals are achieved with the specified time. So basically what we are doing, that project manager is producing a complete project with keeping in view the client's objectives. So overall, in nutshell, I can say that project management is something, an application where the tools, skills, techniques and knowledge is applied to meet the client's objectives. So now, relationship between portfolios, programs and projects. So these terms like portfolio management, project management, program management, you will come across these terms when we are going for project management, like PMP certifications, where you will find it very important. Also, for your knowledge sake, you should know what is portfolio, what is project, what is program. So in the next slides, we will be coming to know about these terms in a detail. So portfolio basically involves both projects and programs, and portfolio is created by an organization. A program contains several projects, and project, as I already was explaining in the previous slide, is to get a particular, accomplish a particular objective, to produce a unique objective, to satisfy the client's goal. That's why we are doing a project. So let's go to the other slides now.
So let's come to the key points. So as I have already explained in previous slides that projects are temporary. They have definite start and end date and are expected to give us the unique objective. Then programs are bigger in scope. They are a set of smaller projects which are related to each other. So just focus on this. The programs, the projects which are related to each other, they form a program. So program is a part. A program consists of multiple projects which are related to each other. Then portfolios. The portfolios are the collection of projects, programs, sub-portfolios, which may or may not be related. So let's have an example to understand the portfolio management, the program management, and the project management clearly. So let's take an example here. Consumer durable company, which is in the business of design, development, marketing, and servicing. They are just the products, they're manufacturing the products like refrigerators, washing machines, air conditioners, etc. So, so the company itself is the largest portfolio. They have different divisions like refrigerator division, washing machine division, and AC division. They will form a sub portfolio there. So each sub portfolio is headed by a vice president. The portfolio and sub-portfolio will have their running programs, projects, and operations. So portfolio comprises of ongoing operations, multiple projects, programs which may be related or not related. So this forms a portfolio management, and the manager which manages it is called portfolio manager. The second one is the program management. As I was already explaining, there are different multiple divisions, refrigerator division, AC division. So, so each division has several programs, like a program for designing a project, like refrigerator design, Then a manufacturing project like setting up a refrigerator manufacturing, that will be a separate program. Then a marketing project, which is a servicing project, etc. So all projects within this program may be executed at different times, but their goal is same, making the new line of refrigerators successful. So a program is here, the making the new line of refrigerators successful. Under this program, there are multiple projects, which are designing project, manufacturing project, and a marketing project. Project management, already I have been explaining it. There may be a multiple projects running at a given point of time, and the project's objective is to produce a unique product. So maybe unique product or unique service, that is what is a project management. That is what we do. What for we do a project, they have to produce a particular unique output. So the projects may or may not be a part of program. It's not necessary that a project can be an independent project as well. Like if you want to implement a customer relationship management CRM software, which we call, it may not be a part of program. It may run as an individual project. So that is a project management. So whatever I have explained here in this first part of the basics of project management, these terms you should grasp them, and there are books available. So which I will be discussing in the part two, that will guide you to the PMP level, where you will be getting more and more knowledge. But whatever the terms, whatever the definitions, whatever I have discussed in this, they are very important from the project management perspective. So just I'm adding this part one. Before ending it, I hope you may have found this particular video valuable for you, informative, and so I will appreciate if you will provide a valuable feedback. And just informing you, you are welcome to provide your queries through your comments. I will be very happy to answer them. Please do subscribe this channel, and if you want to get the notification of new videos, please press the bell icon. So project management for beginners part 2, as I already communicated, will be coming very soon. So you will be seeing a lot of informative videos for cloud computing project management in this channel. So please do subscribe and share and like it. Thanks for watching.